Gonna play some Modern with blue-white control today. It's been seeing a little more play than usual. It's one of my favorite old archetypes, so figured I would give it a whirl. There's kind of two lists that seem to be going around right now. Oop, that is a big mulligan. The one that I like playing is Miracles. You know, running Terminus and a lot of Brainstorm, put hand on top type effects to get your Miracles off. Wow, that is not ideal either. I think instead of mulling to 5, I'm going to still take this. It's not ideal. I'll put a Field of Ruin back, but lands and spells. Guess it really depends on what we're playing against here, but kind of just is what it is. I get a Surveil land off my Flooded Strand. Authority isn't going to do anything against us, so that's nice. Cryptic Command isn't a good first draw. So this deck runs Narset, Jace the Mind Sculptors, both sets of Teferis, Sterling Grove. That's fine. Let's grab our Strand. Sorry, not our Strand, our Surveil land. Probably thought I was getting a Spell Snare, which is nice. Grave that. Alright, not too bad. Just jam an island in there. We got Counterspell and No More Lies up. Oop. Still fairly new to the current Modern meta. He shocked that in. Wonder what he's going to do with it. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm playing against right now, but have a Get Lost, which is kind of nice for the Sterling Grove. Probably should. Not sure if I should Brain Surge right away now because I have counters in hand. If I don't need to use the counter on his next turn, maybe I could just Field the Ruin and then just pop the Temple Guard in. I feel like that's not a horrible play. So we'll say go and we'll just see what happens on this next turn. He shocked in that Temple Garden but didn't do anything with it, so I don't know what he was trying to keep up here. Utopia Sprawl, that's fine. Okay, moving to end step, we'll just pop the Temple Garden. I feel okay with that. I think it makes sense to grab an island. I don't think I need the extra planes right now. I'm not looking for Supreme Verdict or anything, so I feel like this is okay. There we go. We got an Iganjo off the top. Again, not super important right now because I don't really know what we're playing against. But we'll play the Mystic Gate, and then I will pass, and then I'll Brain Surge at their end step if I don't counter anything. Otherwise, I'll probably play the Iganjo next turn depending on what happens, just to get my land drop. I don't know if it's really that important to keep for its channel effect, so as long as you control 7 or more enchantments, creatures you control have flying vigilance whenever you cast, create a spirit. Alright, cool. So that is gonna go bye-bye. Then I'm at end step here. I still have 2 mana up. I'm trying to think, other than Get Lost, I have March. I have some things that can hit the enchantment, so I should probably just pop the Sterling Grove right now. He doesn't have a mana up, so he can't sack it right now, which is nice. So he can get his map tokens. Alright, we hit a plane, so we'll keep the Iganjo in hand for now. Then we'll do the same thing, keep counter up, otherwise Brain Surge at their end step. Second, unless you discard, right? Yeah, unless you discard a card. Skip your draw. You have Shroud, prevent all damage. Cool. Do I cryptic this so I can get an extra draw in now? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can still do both, so I will just double blue for the counter spell. Keep cryptic up, and then I can still brain surge, which I'm okay with. All right, cool. I think I'm happy with slamming a Teferi next turn, to be honest. Keep the Surveil land, put maybe Feel the Ruin. Yeah, we'll put Feel the Ruin, and then Flooded Strand on top. We will say go here. I will Surveil first. So I can throw that in the grave. Slam our Teferi. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Shoop. I won't have Cryptic mana up. So depending on what they play, could be a little rough. Definitely don't need a Supreme Verdict. But it is what it is. They have 4 cards in hand. They could drop something, you know, a little big here. I could have maybe held off one more turn on the Teferi to get one more land in to, or 2 more lands in. That's totally fine. Finally playing a creature. If I'm lucky, they'll play another, so I can actually just Supreme Verdict and get some use out of it. Is it? Oh yeah, trigger. It's fine. Then enchantment, draw a card. Okay. Getting a little extra card draw off, no big deal. Is land. I don't think there's any reason to pitch the Eiganjo to it. I think I just uptick here first. Spell Snare. I think I want to just Supreme Verdict, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. So I have Cryptic Command mana up after this. I'm fine with that. Boop. Is that right? There you go. Got a Spell Snare up. I'm cool with this. They got 3 cards in hand. They still have the Enchantress's Presence. So they're still gonna get a little extra card draw here, but another Utopia Sprawl, it's fine. Got 4 mana coming down. Draw a card. X for X's number of enchantments. Well, we'll at least have a Spell Snare target, so I'll just take that. I don't mind. Just floated the mana because of the Utopia Sprawl. Draw again. Chant Snowland. When it enters, exile target creature. Okay, that's fine. He's just getting the draw off of it because he knows he's not going to have any real good valid targets here. Still has 4 cards in hand. The Enchantress's Presence drawing him a lot of cards for sure. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Cryptic up. Brain Surge is great. Another Cryptic, that feels good. I'm going to Brain Surge now, since I'm going to have 2 lands to tap back, or to untap end turn. See what we do before we play my land drop. Gotta hold out 2 more turns until I can get a Teferi ult going. Putting 2 back on top, I'd probably put Terminus and a Ganjo. Play my land drop. Yeah, I mean, this feels pretty good. Another Spell Snare, 2 Cryptic Commands, and a Force with 3 pitchable things and a March. And I think I should March the Enchantress's Presence, because that's really what's keeping any kind of gas in his hand. So if I do 1, can't pitch anything, so it does. X needs to be 3. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't leave Cryptic mana up. Ugh. I have so many counters in my hand. I kind of want to keep Cryptic up, but I could March, get rid of that, keep Force of Negation up, assuming it's a non-creature, and then pitch one of the Cryptic Commands or even the Spell Snare, and then I don't have to worry too much about it. He hasn't played another one, so he shouldn't have another one in hand. So I think it makes more sense. I'll fetch. Just gonna grab my planes. Cast X needs to be 3. Two, 3. March is such a nice card. Alright. I know with 2 Cryptic Commands in hand, it would be nice to keep mana up, but I think between the Spell Snare and having Force in hand, I feel a little bit better about it. Abundant Growth. I mean, at this point, it kind of just is what it is. You know, he just has a lot of mana. So I need to try and stop whatever he's doing to draw a bunch of cards. I forget what the win con is here, if it's creature-based or not. I don't think I've played against this deck probably ever. These are the kind of things I want to start playing against because I would like to get back into Modern a little more. The upcoming March ban announcement, you know, Underworld Breach should be gone, and I don't know what else might change, so I think it could be a pretty fun meta. Trying to think what kind of graveyard or enchantment hate I have in the sideboard. Because obviously I could take out a couple, like I can take out the Terminus and maybe leave one Supreme Verdict in. Clothis. Alright, see, that feels kind of bad. That got around everything. Let's see, when it comes in... Oh, beginning of first main, exile a card in graveyard if it was a land card. I mean, that's fine. That's okay, because I can bounce it. I don't feel too bad. I mean, he has so much mana, it's not really a big deal, but I don't feel bad about just bouncing something. With one of these cryptics, just bounce draw. Alright, we just got one more turn to make it through here. Play my Flooded Strand. We'll go ahead and bounce draw. And then we'll just pass. Pass, untap, keep my counters up, and then we can just ult next turn. I don't think I want to risk going one more turn to keep Teferi in play. I'd rather just ult him. So that's a good pitch target, I think. He might just scoop after this, to be honest. Assuming he doesn't have any other draw engines in his hand right now. He's going to draw one more card. It's fine, because I still have Cryptic mana up. I don't have a ton of draw right now. He's got a Banishing Light, so that is good news. Doot doot. 2, 3, 4. Snapcaster's nice to have. Alright, there we go. Good game 2. He's got a lot of basics, so Harbinger isn't that good. Damage Sphere will definitely be the case. I think Lauren's okay to bring in. Lauren, whatever. I think I take out at least 2 Terminuses. And I don't think anything else here is really that important. He at least didn't run any artifacts. He's not doing anything with Graveyard. I don't think Ashiok is that important. I think actually taking 1 more force. That's what I need. 1 more force negation. I'm okay with that. We drew pretty well last game, so kind of got to do the same this time. I definitely had answers for most things. He got, you know, a solid 5 or 6 cards towards the middle of the game there, and we were able to then stall him out. This is a pretty decent hand, I think. Just play the Archive turn 1. Got some counters. Force with pitchable objects. Alright. Did he mull? Oh, he mulled the 3. Alright, well there's that game.